we are.
Hi.
Hi, now, I want to ask you a question. We're just outside the garden centre and we're about to go in. You know how we're going about Islington wankers?
Yes. A little unfairly sometimes.
Yeah, probably unfairly. But we live not a million miles away from Dulwich.
Yes.
And so I'm going to got a new term called the Dulwich dickheads.
Yeah, okay.
Now, I don't want to be a Dulwich dickhead, but I think I might be one already.
Okay.
No, but here's the thing. I want to ask a quick question.
Yeah.
We're about to pull all the tulips and daffodils out of those pots that Nadia hates. Now, that's the only shock of colour that she's had there. So what we're planning on doing, guys, is replacing them with, what do you call them?
Bedding plants.
Bedding flowers.
Yeah. Brightly coloured bedding flowers.
Now, we had a couple of things last year that were they bedding flowers, the things that you've kept in the corner by the fence?
Yeah.
Guys, what's your favourite bedding flower? What is the purpose of a bedding flower? Do you put it in and then when it dies, it just goes away?
I think the answer is yes to that.
Or do some of them have enough life in them that they can last for a year and a half or something like that, come back twice?
Yeah. Subs, you'll have to answer, Mark, because I don't think he believes me. Because I'm sort of saying to him that some have to be just pulled up and come and be put in every year. But other ones, especially the rock garden type ones, I'm thinking of Alyssum or... what was the one I said earlier? I can't remember. The little Obretia. They just grow... they just keep coming back.
But like our begonias that we planted, that we had such a success with last year, although they were more leaf than flower, they're coming back.
Yeah. Well, when you think about it, I've just thought I know exactly why the Obretia comes back, because those little tiny purple flowers are putting out things, and it won't be the same flower that we're seeing. It's the one next to it. But because they're so little, it looks like...
I'm lost.
Oh, no, sorry. Yeah, take that out.
But no, I'm lost.
Can you see two soldiers up on there?
They're two chimneys, Mum.
It looks like two soldiers.
You're beginning to hallucinate.
Oh
they're
my
two.
God. I thought in a minute they're going to go down and go boom, 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 boom. Can you see what I mean?
They're two chimneys.
Oh, sorry.
You all right, Mum?
I was sort of in a film with Malcolm McDowell. If.
I think you've lost the plot. Anyway, so we're about to go in. We're going to go and buy some
bedding plants.
Bedding plants, flowers, plants.
Yeah.
And just outside the car, when we get out, we're going to show you a wisteria that I would die for. But look how thick the trunk on that wisteria is.
Yeah.
It's really thick.
They do get thick, Mark.
Can't see us. I'm caught in sun.
No, but they do get very thick. There's one over there too.
I like that thickness.
You like the thickness?
Yes, it's attractive. It's old. It's ancient.
Oh, okay.
I like it. Drain it.
Excuse me.
Look at that. Beautiful.
That's right. That's a really mature
It's a
one,
beautiful
isn't it?
one.
That's the one
I
outside
really
my...
like how thick the trunk is.
Yeah.
I really do. It's beautiful.
When you think about it, it would have to be that thick to support that amount of growth. I mean, look at it.
Well, I mean, we'll have that by our fences, thank you very much, and by the tree.
Oh, good.
I'd love that.
Good.
Look, there are all those soldiers. See what you mean? They do look like soldiers.
Well, they did to me back there. I have to say, they look just like soldiers.
They're angels, Mum.
Oh, shut up.
They're angels.
Are you trying to send me mad? Are you gaslighting me?
What's that behind
That's
you?
a blackbird's alarm call.
Blackbird singing
In the dead of night.
Turn those dirty wings.
We've both given up immediately.
Fly.
Oh, Mark,
So,
this
Mark,
looks... Oh, my God, what are we going to
you're excited?
What are we going to do?
You incited?
So incited.
£22.50. So, here we go. So I'm going to turn the camera around and we're going to start to look at lots of colour.
It's almost a slam dunk. Dahlias.
Dahlias.
We haven't even thought
Do you
of
like
dahlias.
I don't know if I like dahlias, but these are for Nadia. What will Nadia like? She'll like those pelargoniums,
She'll like these,
won't she?
definitely. She will love them.
Will she?
Yeah.
And they can go in the beds?
Yes.
Should we just get a whole tray of them?
Yes. Let's just look first, though.
Oh, good thinking, rather than
Fuchsia's not so much, I don't. It's you who hates things.
Look at these funny little things. Look at those. They're little reaching little thingies, aren't they? Oh, what's wrong with them?
Don't you think they're beautiful, though? They're sort of daisy-like. I'm not sure. I'm not convinced.
She likes daisies.
Oh, she likes
She
daisies.
likes daisies.
Oh, you've had that
She loves
conversation.
daisies.
Okay, because
She'd probably like the more conventional daisy. That sort of daisy.
that's what I was wondering.
I think she'd quite like those. One entire pot of those would be quite nice.
Are you sure she wouldn't think it was a bit lacking in colour if she's
Probably would.
Colour.
Oh, I like all this down here. See, geraniums, I can see why you like them because they're so shockingly red.
Well, it's not
Smell
just
their
that.
leaves.
It's not just that. There's such a variety.
Horrible, isn't it? I just remember Nan making me smell it.
Oh no, I don't find it
Say,
horrible.
don't they smell horrible? I'm
Virginia.
going to say it loud. I'm going to say it proud. I hate geraniums.
You do say that.
I do. I think they're
That's
really
a new
over.
one since Mum.
That's a prettier geranium.
I don't think.
First. What do you think, guys? Do you think she'll like daisies, or do you think she'll like? Well, what have we got a choice of it?
We've got to go round.
Oh right, okay. Let's keep going. Oh look, plated cordons, sun-loving summer colour.
Whoa, you see they're inventing new ones. Now this is campanula. Mum had this everywhere. Do you remember the
Yes, I do.
purple stuff? The purple stuff that went everywhere.
Yes, I
that
do.
comes back year after year.
Bougainvillea. Let's get it.
What does it say about it then?
We were just saying we hadn't seen bougainvillea anywhere, and here we are. Look, guys. Bougainvillea heaven.
There's a colour I've never seen.
It's like a bougainvillea AA meeting.
It's what they call a bract.
What's a bract?
That's the colour. It's not the flower. The flower is the tiny little thing in the middle that's insubstantial. This is called a bract.
Hang on, you're
the
challenging
thing
my
that's
concept
round.
of life. So
No,
what are
no.
you saying? That's not a flower?
No, that's not a flower.
What is that?
It's called a bract.
It's a bract.
I can keep saying the same word.
Well, then the
But it's
bract is the flower.
No, you can see the little flower in the middle. Little white thing. That's the flower.
So you're essentially saying all the colour is a kind of leaf.
Yes, it is.
That's remarkable. I
It
didn't
is,
know
isn't
that.
it? No, I'm just telling you for your...
Now I know that,
Yeah.
and I'll never forget it.
Campanula goes on forever, and I love
these moments where you teach me things, because when you're gone, I can pass them on.
Oh, I hope so.
Are these are bedding? Oh no, these are all bedding. Oh, so these are smaller bedding.
These are when you start off.
So the lobelia, that's what we got last time, which just ended up running riot.
Well, I think the lobelia, those are lobelia that you once gone and that
Yes.
are coming back.
Yeah. Well, can't we get smaller versions of those over there? Look at that lovely silver thyme, isn't that pretty?
Oh, isn't it?
Sage, flat leaf parsley.
You see, you've just been sent stuff that was dead in the box.
Well, no, what we needed was rosemary. Here, look, that's what was supposed to be done.
Exactly. I mean, look how thriving that looks.
So, are any of these trailing? I'm not. Can I just say something?
Yeah,
I'm
no,
not
do.
a fan of the lobelia.
No, I can sort of sense that.
Cosmos. The cosmos were good last year. There are a
Oh,
lot,
weren't they?
but there are a lot of stem, aren't they?
Yes. Yes. Then you've got marigolds. Does she like orange?
No, we're a marigold.
Do you remember Mum?
Are they only ever orange?
Yes.
Yeah, only orange. I don't know if she is a fan of orange.
And they self-seed madly, so you never
they?
have to think about
Oh, don't you?
planting. No.
Oh, well, let's get a few. Have a marigold corner. Do they self-seed?
Oh, they absolutely self-seed. It drove Mum mad.
Oh.
But
Well, there they are.
yeah.
How are we going to do this? We need like... Oh, they've got trolleys behind us.
I
Look,
don't know.
trolleys.
At some point, we're going to give actual. Well, I am proper, and you will too, by extension. Proper rock garden thoughts to some part of your garden.
Well, I think I know where we can do that.
Yeah, because it's in. I love the rock garden plants.
Yeah.
Nadia said
the
she did,
kitchen
although I'm not
garden area,
convinced.
there's a whole mound in the corner that could be a rock garden.
Yeah. Okay.
I love this time.
Don't get
Can I just say my brain is aching with the choice?
And mine.
I literally don't know what
My
to do.
brain is aching. Do you think it's to do with the choice? Have we got a virus?
No, you haven't got a virus, it's
Oh.
choice.
Look,
It's-
Mark.
we're
Now this is where you've
overspoiled
got
with
to
choice.
be careful.
Yes, be careful.
In Passion, it's Busy Lizzie, and Busy Lizzie stopped being produced a couple of years ago.
Because it was so busy.
No, because it got something wrong with it, and they advised people not to buy it under any circumstances. Now, I wonder if that's still true.
So it was
Need to
Dizzy
look-
Lizzie.
It was Dizzy.
Dizzy Lizzie. Look at this, guys. Do you think she'll like?
Thank you very much.
I really enjoy buying Nadia. Well, I enjoy buying her flowers for vases, but I really enjoy building. I feel like I'm building an enormous gift to her, curating an enormous gift in the garden. I love doing that. I was just saying to the subs, I really enjoy curating this. It's like the principle behind buying someone a bunch of flowers. This is like it taken to the next level,
Yes.
presenting a garden to her.
Yes.
Anyway, we've bought a shock of colour. You can probably see we've got bougainvillea!
Yes, and we don't even know what the name of the other one is, do we?
No, we don't know the name of anything other than the foxglove.
Exactly.
And I'm going to put the foxglove in the bed that we're clearing. I'm enjoying this process so
Yeah.
much.
I think, what we've got to think of is where we're going to put these roses, which seem to be climbing and not because they've got nothing to climb onto.
Yeah.
But there seem to be a couple of those around now, so we're going to have to.
I
decide.
think we need to fill with soil the one trough we've got and put the 2 root stems in there, or we could put
I
the
wasn't
2.
even thinking of those 2 roses. I
Well,
was
no,
thinking of the
maybe
ones
we
we've
put
already
both
got.
the 2 roses we've got in there,
Yes, maybe.
because the one by the fence, you're right, is doing well.
Yeah,
Is that right?
yeah. It
Are
is.
there 2 others that we're talking about? What are the other 2?
Well, there's the one that's in the next to where the potentilla is,
Yeah.
and isn't there another one somewhere?
Here we go, against the fence. I thought we just established. that we'd leave it.
No, sorry, I was thinking there was.
Why
another
don't we
one.
put the one that's in the box in the trough and then put the 2 root stems in?
Yeah,
Should we do that?
yeah.
Where? Where should we put the trough? Front garden? Up the front of the house?
Against that wall where it is, surely.
At the back of the house?
Yeah, at the back of the house. No, not. Oh, yeah, no. Why am I saying not at the front?
Well,
Because
no,
somebody will.
let's do it.
Yeah.
And now go ping! Pardon?
Did you even see the
Toffee!
joint?
Do that again. Do that again. Go ping.
Bing! My voice is still funny.
So it's like magic, isn't it, YouTube?
Sort of.
Yeah, well, you need to watch it to see the magic, Mum.
Now,
What?
let me start doing a
Why does it
simple
look
thing.
messy out here? Why are there little possets of... Were you sweeping?
I started to sweep, but then I
You
started
never finish
to...
a job, do you?
Excuse me, you said come now. Urgency is demanded as we got in the car and drove off at a rapid
You've got
pace.
old woman's larynx. You have. Your larynx has suddenly become 86.
Mark, and please excuse me, subs, but shut the fuck up. Now, can we
I love
can
it when
we
you
do-
tell me off.
Can we
Go
deal
on.
with
Yeah, deal with it.
Can I just say what I
Yes,
think you
yes,
said
absolutely.
yesterday? I'm going to use one tulip as an example. I take the tulip out. Do I cut the tulip's head off?
Why don't you
Despite
do
the
one
fact
tulip
that it's-
example before I go?
Well,
So yeah, you're going to trowel it out.
Yeah.
What was the first thing you have to do though?
trowel it out.
No, what's before that?
Get a trowel.
Before that?
Get up.
No, even
Have a cup
before.
of tea.
Before those.
Get my voice back.
That would help. No.
I don't know. What?
Lay out a piece of newspaper.
Oh, God, okay. The least
That's a
bit-
vital bit of detail that I really like from this American woman that I watched on
You
YouTube.
might do, but being as we've got rubbish all over here.
Yeah, but Mum, it's just going to make it all soily. Just lay out a piece of newspaper.
Lay out a piece of newspaper. Take out my tulip.
Yes.
Shake off the roots.
Yes.
Lay the tulip down.
Yes.
Lay it along on the paper. Cut the top off, despite the screams from the tulip.
Yeah, tulips going. "Ah!"
Ah, no, this is my question.
Yes.
Do I?
How many leaves do you cut off?
No, when she said to roll it up, I have to leave the whole length of stalk, though, don't I? Because that's
Yes.
what's going down. So
Yeah.
I'm only taking off the head and then wrapping
I'd
the
say
rest up.
half the head. You're taking but with these tulips because they're so fucking long. Take most of the neck off too. You're leaving the leaves on.
I feel so sorry for them. Just show the subs those tulips. Show them their last moment.
I mean, with all due
Tulips.
they look absolutely ridiculous.
No, tulips, you've given us your best. You have to thank the natural world.
Thank you, tulip.
Otherwise, it'll pay you
Oh,
back.
thank you.
Thank
But
you.
look at that one. I mean, that one's taller than you, Mum.
You've done amazingly.
That one is taller than you.
You've done amazingly. Thank you, but we are going to have to stop your we're going to have to
Your gift.
change your sense of direction now.
What we're saying is we're gonna stop your eternal gift of light, colour, and scent. We're gonna have to stop your gift of life, giving, and scent.
Yes, and do a little prayer, and it's
Do
Sunday.
namaste, say namaste.
Namaste, and it's the day, and it's everything, and swadika, which is Thai for hello, and so we're all nice.
Well, what's Thai for goodbye? Do you do
Swadika.
goodbye in the do you do goodbye in the Thai world? In the Thai world, of course, Thai people say goodbye. Do you do goodbye in the sort of namaste world?
I don't know. Maybe not. Maybe you're
Because I think
constantly
life
present.
is a
You're constantly
continuum, isn't it? There's no beginning, middle, or end. So you can't really say
present. You
hello
might come
or
back
goodbye.
and find me sitting like this, cross-legged, with one tulip in front of me,
Yeah,
apologising to it.
that's true.
Might have to. Can I
this
put them
whole-
all in one?
Yeah. What do you mean?
Can I put all the tulips in one?
Vase?
No, one paper.
Yeah. We're only putting them in the paper to transport them to another part of the garden.
What do you mean?
We're replanting them.
We're storing them, aren't we?
No, we're going to replant them in a bed where they can then the
Oh.
greenness can go back in. I did say this yesterday, but don't worry.
Oh, no,
Your
okay.
larynx is 87.
Okay.
All
I
this
thought we were
tulip, all this
storing them.
philosophical tulip chat has made me think that time is a totally artificial construct.
I thought you meant time the herb.
Oh, very good. Same with the daffodils.
It is totally. Oh, we can't get into that. It's too early in the
Because I
morning.
don't think do you think flowers are aware that it's spring?
Of course. Don't
Well,
be
no,
so
they're aware
ridiculous.
that they grow, but they haven't got their eye on the not clock watching, are they?
They're clock watching through their bodies, which is different to
But
ours.
time only we've constructed time.
They've constructed the actual time.
Yeah, but when we think they've died back, that could be for them their period of greatest growth.
Spiritually.
Yeah.
Spiritually. Well, those tulips are saying masses. That's all I can say.
They're full of it. They've taken something, those Viagra.
They have.
Those are Viagra tulips.
There's almost like a passive aggressiveness towards you, those tulips, don't you feel?
Yeah, it's like they're reaching out,
Fuck
saying,
you, mate. We're going to grow and we're going to keep growing.
Yeah, they really are. They're like gangster tulips.
They are a bit.
All right, yeah, that's what you're going to do.
I'm still not clear. This is what happens, subs. We get off on a tangent and I always end up not knowing what the actual thing I'm doing is.
Right,
But I think I do.
go, wishy, washy, wishy, washy.
Wishy-washy, wishy-washy, Shazam.
What's happened?
Nothing's happened, I'm just...
Did you want to show? Oh, look, they're all up.
Well, they're not. Shush. Now, can I just run something past you? I've taken all the daffodils and all the tulips out.
Mm-hmm.
I've done what we said. That's for composting. The bulbs are all here. Now, you see, I can't move these big, heavy iron things because
Right.
I'd sit in the sun and do it. Otherwise,
All right,
it
do you want me
feels
to
a
move them
shame.
along?
Well, does that look all right to you? What I've done is I've left them in their pots to show you what they would look like in the two things. And what I thought that then was the little blue ones that haven't come out yet, we could put round the edge. And then they'll be out.
Yes, yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, that makes sense.
So that's great then, because that's those done. Oh, I wanted to ask you about these two.
Well, no, they're not. Well, I mean, there's so little fucking flowers.
There's so little, but at the same time, don't you feel
We'll
rotten
just
for
pop
just...
a couple at the end. What's happening at the end?
Or shall I take those out and put them in there
What are
with
you going
those
to put
that
in
are
this one
mounted
over
to
here?
it? Well, that's another one free.
Do you think this is deep enough for these?
Actually, that's true. I could put two in, couldn't I?
No. I mean, I'm not talking about. I think it's wide enough. Is it deep enough?
They don't need deep roots.
Oh,
They're,
right. Okay. So these. God, there's quite a few, aren't there?
There
Are
are
these all the
masses.
daffodils?
They're mixed up.
Oh.
The daffodil. You see, the daffodils, it's almost not worth keeping them, but I know what you're saying. The tulips, look, Mark, this is how they reproduce.
Oh, right. So you do get more than one.
So you do
bulb.
get more than one bulb, and that's quite clear. I think you've got excellent soil.
Right,
Because some of these are developing 2 or 3 or 4.
Oh, right. So would you peel them off from each other?
Well, I was just wondering that. I mean, I could as oh
As
yeah,
you're
that was my other
replanting.
question. Where do you want these?
Yeah, I'm
You
going
want
to
them
clear
there?
that. See the bed where all the plastic compost is?
Yeah.
I'm going to do it over there.
Okay.
I think
Okay.
we may as well try and do it in some kind of system if we know what the which
Yeah,
are
no,
the
no.
daffodils and which are
Oh
the...
yeah, of course. The
Yeah,
daffodils are
yeah.
the daffodils aren't.
Yeah, I think these will look nice.
So we'll leave that
we
as it
actually
is.
haven't got enough stuff, have we?
No, not quite. I didn't want to say
Can't
that
believe it.
because we've got the long. We've got a lot of sort of, that's what I mean by big stuff like this and not enough small stuff. We didn't actually get enough bedding plants. Who would have thought it?
Well, because we couldn't have done any more. Look, I mean, there's nothing's going on in this either. That's the
No.
thing, I put those things in, they're not doing anything.
Yeah. No.
So, what needs to happen here is we need to head out and get some more, because the whole point of this is that Nadia doesn't come back and sees less colour, she sees more colour. And in a minute, what we've discovered, subs, is we haven't got enough flowers, and now we've got just empty flower pots.
Also, considering that what Mark said is just very accurate and that she wants colour and we've got colour, some, why the hell did we get ones that we know aren't going to flower for at least?
I don't know, I asked you, I thought
No,
you
no,
knew.
no, I'm not
I
saying
know.
it's your
I
fault.
don't
Saying
know.
why did we?
Because
should
I
have
said
just
to you, I said,
gone-
will they flower?
Yeah, which
Well,
they
because we
will.
couldn't carry any more.
No, exactly.
So I think we'll just have to pop up to Crystal Palace and just get a few more. It's easy enough. Just
It
park
is.
and
It
walk
is
in.
easy enough. Yeah.
We'll get a few more.
But that's a potentilla there. Did you know
Oh,
that?
yeah, that's the way
that
the other
needs
one
to
is.
be. Do you think
well,
that
why
needs
don't
to
we-
be
I
removed?
absolutely agree.
Yeah.
What-
Okay.
I mean, will they overwhelm each other eventually, though?
Shouldn't do. No. So put it in there
Do
with
they
the other
become trees
potentilla.
or shrubs?
Shrubs.
So if they get too big, you can pull one
Yes,
out.
yeah. And also, as far as I can remember from potentillas, they can be moved. That's the whole point of
I
them.
think what we want is a definitive sense of all the pots that have got nothing in, and even if there's empty ones, then we can look at them, go to the greenhouse, go to the garden centre and buy appropriately.
Okay.
Let's do it.
That's very doable, except for these ridiculously over.
What, those are the same as those?
They look like it, don't they?
Well, I
but
think
at the
we just
same
have to
time,
leave those. They're quite pretty.
Hiya, Subs. I just want to show Mark something that's so amazing to me. I've never grown anything like this in my garden, and just as I was down there replanting some of this stuff, show the Subs. This is green-fingered hell, isn't it?
Yeah.
This bee came, and as they're doing now, this is wonderful, bees are coming. But this bee came in front of me and went into this, which I thought was a leaf. And I thought, why would a bee be going into a leaf? I look closely and look what I find. Oh, here, look, here. Have you ever seen anything? A bee went and got something from that, yes.
These are the blue...
There, look at that.
These are the blueberry Ozark blueberries.
That's fantastic. I've never grown anything, fruit or vegetables in my life, so that was amazing. The bee was right in front of me, looking at that, and so it was great.
You begin to realise, looking at that plant, how many plants you need to just do a punnet.
That's exactly what it made me think. I thought, oh my God.
But look what you've done.
Gives you huge respect for people.
Look what we've done, Subs.
Yeah.
And look what we're doing over here. So we've got these lovely, it's all looking very nice, this. And then over there, look, I've planted some, what are they, pansies?
No, I think there's some sort of primrose.
Oh yeah. So we've planted primroses in amongst the peony trees, tree peonies. Look, 1, 2, 3. These are natural peonies.
Yes.
And this is a foxglove.
Yeah.
Look, and I'm hoping, I don't know if Nadia doesn't really quite agree, but I'm hoping that the foxglove there will self-seed, and then we'll have like one of those great foxglove clumps that you get in cottages. But Nadia will just see loads of lovely bees and butterflies and all sorts of things.
Exactly.
And then behind me, a bed we've probably never even talked to you, Subs, about. This is where we're going to put the knackered tulips and daffodils for next year. So hopefully, fingers crossed, next year, this will be a shock of colour.
Should be.
Facing, incidentally, almost pure sun all day there.
Oh, good. What I find is quite an odd concept to get my head round with this peony business.
Yeah.
I think I've given over the peonies to you because, I mean, you know more about them than me.
I don't know anything about
them. Is that the ordinary peonies, because they've been there and they're coming up, are bigger than the tree peonies.
But that's only because the tree peonies are younger at the moment.
Well, no, I do get that, but I can't envisage how tall they're going to get.
Like trees.
I mean, this type of tree?
Well, I think so, yeah. I mean, in our lifetime, they won't be that big, but there may come a point, and there probably will come a point where we'll have to pull one up or two up and move them along.
Yeah.
But yeah, they'll look nice for now. Or you do a sort of, or you do a bit of bonsai on everything. I think what I'm realising is bonsai is just the logical conclusion of what we should do with everything.
I think bonsai is a
Isn't
really
it?
clever trick.
If you just keep trimming stuff back, it keeps it rich.
Yeah, I mean,
Buddhist, isn't it?
To see a laurel trimmed
Buddhist.
down into a
But it's kind of Buddhist. Think about it. Bonsai is about trimming back so much that you get microscopic beauty.
Yeah.
And only can you get microscopic beauty by taking away.
Well, that's exactly what they think. Well, it's true. It's actually true of a lot of
I
gardening.
might go to Tibet. I might move to Tibet.
Well, I think we all should go to Tibet.
I think we should.
I think I should too.
Can you see why sometimes it's really disappointing when Nads comes into the garden and she just looks and she goes, yeah. It is a never-ending nightmare, this garden. So I've just been attending in the vlog to the trees at the front of the house onto the road because they're illegal. We're now trying to find a bed to put the old tulip and daffodil bulbs so they come up next year. Every time, and then I'm thinking, I should mow the lawn. So every time I get on with one task, another task is screaming out to be done. And no, the bees are going into the flowers. Oh my God, I can see the bees.
Whoa!
It's the bees. The bees are here.
And that one is special to them for some reason.
Blueberry.
The blueberry.
It's a little taste of Ozark in the UK.
Whoa, that must have a richer sort
Once these are all done, we need to work out where we're putting the pots.
No, yeah, but at some
this I'll move them.
You'll have to but I don't like to leave them all over the place, which is what I will
when
do.
They're done and ready to move.
No, I can't because I'm
Are they
going to be
ready to
working
move?
right. No, not yet.
Why are you getting screechier and screechier? The bees are coming. And great big. Oh look, there it is on the Ozark thingy.
It's actually going in. It's getting the nectar.
The nectar is happening.
That will end up on somebody's breakfast plate. What is
Look, it's going
that?
from everything to everything. Look, it's testing everything. Oh, he's going. Thanks, guys.
And then sometimes he's going hybrid, not interested.
Oh, right.
Subs is a hard taskmaster.
Mum,
Yes.
look.
Hi. Oh my god. Oh my god. Now you're telling me that's not brambles.
What are these forks made of? Plasticine. Okay, subs. So this is where I think me and Nadia, and even I think to a degree my mum, part in our ways, because I'm doing something now that will only be relevant next year. All of the tulips and all of the daffodils that Nanny Di is replacing with these beautiful bedding flowers full of colour, we wanted to salvage and maintain, and obviously rather than just pull them all up and chuck them away, why not create a daffodil / tulip bed in the garden? And if you look here, look. So we've deadheaded them. They're going to die, and they'll go back down into the ground. And next year, the plan and the hope is that that will be a wall of colour of tulips and daffodils. How tightly can you sew tulips and daffodils, Mum?
Pretty tightly.
Pretty tightly, can't you? Because when you look at them in parks and stuff, they're like regimental soldiers.
Absolutely.
Okay, so I'm going to put loads more in. We could even add to it then over the years, couldn't we?
Yeah.
Good. But look, team. I'm going to show you. Turn it around. Look, we've got a bed there. And a bed growing here. Just this corner we've done. Just this corner. We've got all of that to fill with beautiful things. Toffee. With a squeaky toy. And so, it's been an epic couple of green-fingered hells. And let's have a look at what Nadia won't see tonight because she'll be arriving in the dark. But look at this. Oh, can't see any colour.
That's what worries me.
Look,
Whoa.
look. Can you? Oh, you can.
Can
you can see it. I'm going to turn you around so you can see. Hi, Miss Adderley, BBC News. How's it been doing
It's
this?
been hard work.
Yeah?
But we've worked as a team, and I've lost my voice in the process, but it's been...
Are you particularly proud of your flower display?
I'm very proud of it, and I haven't got one favourite, except if I have got one favourite, funnily enough, it's the blueberry.
Oh,
and
which we didn't buy. Aren't these curious little numbers? Look at these.
yeah, let me move this
Let's have
so
a
you
look at
can
them all.
see
Look,
them.
bougainvillea, these.
Yeah,
I quite like those charming little orange ones. These are so pretty.
aren't they?
Look at this, guys. Do you think Nadia's going to like it? What do you think? Thumbs up, thumbs down. And Mum, you said you've seen loads of bees already.
Yeah.
Loads of bees.
That has come on in the day. Look at the size
Yeah.
of those now.
Oh, look, blueberry flowers.
Subs, they weren't like that earlier. And you say that's a blueberry as well, is
Yeah,
it?
both blueberries, yeah.
God, I'm not bloody
Fabulous.
exhausted.
And then down here, hey? Yeah. And then down there we have a foxglove and lots of new planted trees. You can't see now, but you'll see in the morning. Come and have a look over here.
Oh, all the flowers look lovely.
Bougainvilleas.
Oh, I love them. Thanks, darling. It's a shame
Bougain-
it's dark. Oh, I love them.
Yeah, you will. In the morning they've closed up because it's night time.
Oh, I'm getting up
Yeah.
early, so I'll have a look first thing.
Yeah.
Sit outside. Oh, thanks, darling.
all right.
I've done loads.
I thought rather than buy you flowers, I thought we'd just turn it into a floral display.
Gorgeous.
There was no colour there with the tulips, they'd all gone.
Gorgeous. Love it.
Here you go.
Thank you. Should we do
Pleasure.
it up there for thinking?
Shall I do it?
No.
Oh.